So we are going to create a bouncing ball in Maya without using graph editor. This is going to be a very basic tutorial where we'll just create a basic bouncing ball and we won't be using graph editor. This is for the beginners who just started Maya and starting animation. So this is to understand your time and space, how to adjust your keys and what things you need to take care without getting into the graph. So this is just a basic exercise to getting started, and next we will do a bouncing ball with the graph. The purpose is here to understand space and time. So let's get started. Let's just set the parameters right. Freeze all. Okay, it's 0, so whenever I press 0 here, the ball comes to the contact. I'll take this grid as my contact. So let's start here somewhere. So this is my first point. I'll key. Let's go 10 frames. The ball hits the ground. What I need to do, make it 0. Okay, so let's assume it drops 2 frame in each bounce. So where it was here, around 18. Let's say it goes here, then again I copy just from here and it goes up in 8 frames, so it will come down in 8 frame. So in the 10 frame it came down, and the 8 frame it goes up, and then again 8 frame it goes down. Now it will take 6 frame because we are reducing 2 frame, somewhere around 20 to 30% of time in each bounce, and so we are reducing the height as well in each bounce. So we are actually, it's gaining a lot of height. It would be like a plastic ball. So let's do about half of the height. So we are going to reduce 2 frame every bounce, and somewhere around 50%. If you do like 80 to 90% bounce, it's going to do a lot of bounces, and reducing 2 frame won't justify it. So let's go somewhere half. So how much height it's gaining? It's starting for 13, half is 16.5, 6.5, we are nearly there. Let's say hits the ground, then 6.5, somewhere around 3. So it did bounce, it's 8 frames, so it's time for 6 frame. That's 32, somewhere around here. Let's check, does it going around half? Yeah, so somewhere around half to 60%. So it does its 6 frame bounce. All is going to be on the 6 frame. Yeah, here best. Next is going to be the 4 frame, 38, 42. So I don't remember where it was. I'll just go back and check. 3.8, so somewhere around 2, 1.9 is perfect. Then again it will take 4 frame to come back. Then again let's do a double frame next. Let's do a 3 frame, because now getting from 4 frame to 2 frame, it's like reducing half of the time. But if you see, we are reducing like 20%, 30% and 40% of the time. So going to half of the time, it's really a big jump. So now we are going to do 3 frame. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how much is going. It's going 1.6 where it was 1.9. It should be somewhere around 1, because it's doing close to 50%. Cool. We have copied the initial position. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Paste. Now it was 1, so it's going to be the half. 2 frame now. 1, 2. Somewhere around 0.5. Now what's left? A 1 frame jump. So should be 0.25. That should be enough. Paste. So this is the timing I just calculated because I started with the 10 frame. There was enough space to cover in 10 frame. And I start reducing time by 2 frame each in each bounce. I do it till it was 4 frame. So reducing from 4 to 2 frame, it would be like reducing 50% of the time. And in the beginning we were doing like 20%. So getting from 20 to 50 is too much. So from here we started to do like reducing 1 frame. So it goes down to somewhere around 25%. So we get back to the track, so we will end up like 20 to 30% to back to 25%. So we can't go in between those frames, so we'll compromise with there. Or again, the task is not to use the graph. So how are we gonna do that? So let's look at the timing. Looks fine. Now what we need to make it react. So this is where it's getting impact, and it feels like it's slowing down. See, it's moving quite a distance here, but when it get close to the ground, it's not moving a lot. So it's slowing down. This is what we do in graph. So we're not using graph. So how to get a proper hit, like it should hit it. Sorry, it should hit it. The ball should hit the ground and bounce, and then it goes slowly and comes back. So how are we going to do that? We go to the all the impact frame, right click, tangent, and we convert the tangent to linear. Let's see. Now do you feel the impact? See, now this is doing a good amount of distance. Slowly it's starting and gaining speed. So you will see the difference in the first and not the others. So let's do it in all frames. Tangent, linear. So let's see how this is going. I feel like there should be one more bounce, so let's add it. So we have the max. So how about 0.01? Yeah, 0.8 is fine. And it goes back to 0. So guys, don't get confused here, because I freeze my translate after setting my ball here. So make sure to freeze your translate before adding any key. Unless you're going to, if you put 0, it will go beyond under the grid. So it's fine if you're animating from that place. All your bounds should be starting from the same place. Let's see. That looks better now. So we are almost there. We can improve more of the timing and spacing. So this is how much we can do. So let's say if I want to add more impact here, we can do this. So I basically go before, just go after the impact and increase the manually, increasing the distance before the impact, like before, sorry, not here, before hitting the ground. Okay, so this is the last. I'm not doing it because there is only 2 frame. Let's see. So we are getting a decent impact here now. Same goes for the upper point. If you want to hold a good, get a good hold here. So let's say we take 2 frame, 1, 2. It's starting to get good speed from the beginning. What if you want to keep the ball hanging little bit there in air? So let's see in the animation now. Pretty much not noticeable. Let's try here. Keep in mind where your ball is. You won't be crossing that point. You will be somewhere between. Let's see now. So now you notice there is a bit of hold in the air, just a little bit. Okay, same goes here. So I guess this is the last frame we can do, because after this there is not much frame left. Yes, so if I go like, we don't really have much frame to do here, so leave it. Now let's see. So you end up being a lot with having a lot of frames to get your animation right without even using a graph editor. I do feel like it's somewhere in between it started to, that's okay. So guys, this is all. We will meet in the next video with animation in with graph editor or other properties. Thank you for watching.